we go again. Rolex, Rolex, Rolex. Look at that right there. GMT Master. Yo, what's up, people? This your boy P. Ross, back in the building with another video. And before I get started, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. You know what I mean? It's free, so let's get into it now. Let's get into this battle, though. The Invicta Pro Diver, model number 8926, versus the Casio Duro, automatic versus quartz. The reason I'm doing this video is because both being dive watches, I felt the price point of both watches, it would be interesting to see which one will come out on top. The Invicta Pro Diver, model number 8926, coming in at a whopping between $80 and $100, and the Casio Duro between $50 and $60. And first of all, I want to make clear that the price of both of these watches are very affordable and worth every penny. All right, now let's get into some of the specs of the Invicta Pro Diver. Okay, the case size is 40 millimeters. The case material is stainless steel. The bezel material is stainless steel. It has a screw down crown. The glass is a mineral crystal. The case back is an exhibition case back. The movement is a caliber NH35A automatic movement, which is a workhorse movement, of course, from Seiko. And it has 200 meters of water resistance, and the metal bracelet on it is stainless steel. Now let's take a better look at the clasp on this thing. It has the micro adjustments, along with when you close it up, it has Invicta stamped on it also. We're taking a look at that movement, the NH35A with that yellow, Invicta yellow rotor on it. Looks beautiful. I think it looks dope. You know what I mean? There's a good shot of it right there. Again, workhorse movement, and you know, it's pretty good. All right then, now people, let's get into some of the specs of the Casio Duro. Okay, case diameter is 44 millimeters. Case thickness is 12 millimeters. Case type and bezel material is a stainless steel. For the glass, we have a flat mineral crystal. The movement is a Casio quartz module number 2784 with 3 years of battery life, 200 meters of water resistant, with a screw down case back and a rubber strap on it. Now, as I'm looking at the piece, I'm flipping it around and I look at the case back, and I love the way the case back look with that swordfish on it. You got the swordfish on the dial at the 6 o'clock. I think that's fly. The bezel is butter on this. I did not do the bezel on the Invicta because it's hard to move and it's very, very stiff. All right, close up of the dial features Invicta and the Invicta logo at the 12 o'clock position, Cyclops at the 3 o'clock position, and at the 6 o'clock it has automatic professional 200 meter water resistance, and the crown guard around the screw down crown. And then also, if you wear this watch in sunlight or any kind of light, it gives you a sunburst effect that is really nice on this watch. And on the stainless, like, it shines like crazy. Now, taking a closer look at the Casio Duro, this watch is not trying to be more than what it is. It has a very sleek look with the black dial with the Casio. At the 12 o'clock, you have a date. At the 3 o'clock and at the 6 o'clock, you have the swordfish with water resistance up to 200 meters. I think this is a very, very classy piece right here. I love the way the red second hand is on this piece. It has no Cyclops. It does have crown guards, but the crown is not a screw down crown. And here we go. Once again, we got the Invicta Pro Diver on the wrist. You know, I think this watch looks really, really good on my wrist. I don't know how y'all feel about it, but again, it's a dive style watch. And as I'm rolling my wrist around, do you notice the sunburst effect on the dial on that crystal? I think that looks great. And I know also on the left side of the Invicta Pro Diver, a lot of people don't like the etching of Invicta over there. I've seen where people have sanded that out. It doesn't bother me per se. And now we do that switch. All right, put the Casio Duro on the wrist. I think this piece looks as equally as fly as the Invicta Pro Diver. And this one has sort of a sunburst effect too. You know what I mean? If you put it in that light. You know, again, I checked the seconds hand on this. I know a lot of Casios, you know, they skip the indices or whatever and not line up correctly. This one lines up correctly with all the indices going around the dial. So there's not a problem with that. And I love the way this thing feels on the wrist with that rubber strap. All right, let's get into the conclusion of things. Okay, for me, I'm gonna tell you what I would have liked to see out of both of these watches. Sapphire crystal on both of them. I feel like that's something that they could have put in there, and I would have paid a few extra dollars to have sapphire crystal on both of these watches. As far as the Casio go, I would have loved a screw down crown. Would have loved that. As far as the Invicta go, I would have got rid of those wings on top of Invicta at the 12 o'clock. I would get rid of those and just have the dial read Invicta. And then I would get rid of the Mercedes style hour hand on this piece, on this Invicta Pro Diver. It's too much like a Rolex. So I would just make the hour hand the same style as the minute hand on this piece. But other than that, due to the fact that the Invicta Pro Diver has the classic NH35A movement in it, you know, I got to give this one to Invicta. Got to give it to Invicta, Invicta Pro Diver. But both are great bargains. Both are great to have if you want a dive watch. You know what I mean? So that's all I got to say about that, people. Yo, this your boy P. Ross, and we up out of here. And remember this, okay? We do not lose. We either win or we learn. And we out. Peace.